Give me a second. Just trying to make sure everything's set up properly. Go. All right. So what's up, guys? Swinky Games here. Gonna be playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Last time I believe we just got Mutt back, and we went to the closest inn we could get to. Today's probably not going to be a super long stream. Probably maybe 2 hours. Today's goal is trying to get Thievery ranked up as much as we can. If by some luck we end up getting to a certain point, the point that I want to get to early enough, I might do something else. I think after that, if we do it, I think the only thing left to do is start doing side quests. I think that's really it. Because the story itself, is a little bit. Doesn't take a whole lot of time to get through. If you just focus on the story instead of the side quests, you could probably get to like the second map, for example. You could probably get there in like 3 or 4 hours of playing the game if you just focus on the story. It doesn't take very long. Maybe 5. 5 might be more realistic. Just give me a second. I'm looking for my phone. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, okay. All right, so this is fairly important. All right. So what we're going to be doing now, like I mentioned, we're going to be getting thievery as high as a level as possible, probably within like the next hour. So this is probably like the number one thing. If stealth gets ranked up as well, that's good. But for the most part, everything else we're not too worried about. So what I'll probably do is at night we will focus on thievery. Then when the sun starts to come up, we'll read some books to start getting our scholarship up. And then when it goes back to night, do more thievery. And typically, if like say, uh, you know, we are, uh, say we end up robbing everything here today, then tomorrow, like tomorrow in game, we would move to somewhere else. All right. So that's the whole point today. Now we're at a tavern, so people are still going to be awake. People are still going to be moving around. So we're just listening out right now for that movement because we still have somebody trying to, getting ready to lay down. It sounds like a couple people. So we just want to wait until all the moving stops, and then we're going to get started on raising that up. So we're not looking for anything specifically. So the only things we're going to go after is lockpicking, pickpocketing, and when we pickpocket, we only want to steal keys and groschen, which is currency. That's it. We don't want to do anything else. All right. Let's go ahead and chug one of those. All right, we're not gonna steal things from here right now. Our goal is gonna be a few other, not this building just yet, because this building's easy. We're staying at this building, so by default it'll be easy. All right. So what can we do here? All right, so we're probably gonna go and test our luck at the bathhouse. So let's go do that. The number one thing is we want to try to not be seen. All right. Oh yeah, that's pebbles. Okay. All right. So I already have the Master Thief perk, so very easy locks are easy for us to get through. Don't even have to do the mini game most of the time. Always quick save. Do it like a save of some kind. You probably should do it before you enter the building, but I always do it after. And so that's easy. Like I said, our main focus is just keys and groschen. We already have plenty of perks helping us out here, including, I think it's called like Nimble Fingers, which makes it so that when we pick locks and whatnot, it's a lot quieter. Which, if you have a a thing like this, like that close to somebody, it's probably still going to wake them up if you pick the lock. But that's not always the case. So I always say if there's somebody like right next to it, just don't even chance it. So I always do. Very easy locks are always. Like I said, we're not really stealing anything. Well, we're not going after anything specific. We're just getting experience points. Which reminds me, let me check something here. We do not have. There we go. So, like this, medium locks, or if you really any lock that we know we can deal with pretty comfortably, we want to get into those ones. And then they said we're only really going after Groschen and keys. And the reason I go after Groschen and keys only is because they will.
These will make me almost invisible.
The reason I go after keys and Groschen is because they are the only items that will never come up as stolen. Like, maybe it's because they essentially look the same. You know, one Groschen coin looks the same as another Groschen coin, so it'd be unrealistic to assume that somebody's going to be like, oh, that's my coin. We just got up to 21. I don't know what happened to 20. But I'm not going to complain either. So that's a very hard lock. So let's see. I believe Dorothy is the one that has the actual key. He might have, maybe, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those rare instances where the woman is actually the one in charge. Yeah, there's the key right here. There's a thing right here. Because they are right there, I'm not going to chance lockpicking it. Because every time you have like a struggle, technically that there's a sound that gets made, so we don't want that to happen. And we could steal all that if we wanted to. You guys see nothing. Where's the freaking door? Didn't I open a door, or has this always been? Maybe it was already open. Alright, so we got everything we wanted from here. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. There it is. So that don't look like the right door. Now, I believe the barber stuff is literally right here. I don't think they put too much thought into people getting into his chest. We don't need any of that. All right. What time is it? Not even 2. We're looking good. So, let's go in here next. Again, like I said, we're not going after anything specifically. We're just going after the experience. So, come over here, save the game. If you have save your snaps, it'll save you some time, but when you can just do that, it works for me. All right. Sorry, just taking a drink. If it's very easy, just pick the lock. See, I don't understand like the Nighthawk thing. You would think that it would like brighten it up enough so you could just straight up see, but I guess there's more to it than that. All right. A very hard lock, which probably means there's a specific key we're looking for. Sure. Thievery level 22. Should be fine. And then again, ooh, I'll die. Always take the spade, Groschen. I think that's it. Alright. Gotten everything we wanted from them. We'll head upstairs and see if there's anything worth looking into. Agility 14. I know I said like the only things we're really going after are Groschen and keys, but if I see something I like, you know, I can always bend my own rules. We're thieves essentially, you know. As long as we stick to the principles, we're good. But I believe we're at level 22 right now, which is good, obviously. All right. I'll go ahead and head back over this way. Now this is where we're actually staying right now. So my suggestion, if you're gonna save the game before you do anything, Go ahead and head in here. Close your door. Put anything away that you've already, that maybe you took extra. So like we don't need any of this. Don't need any of that. Don't need that. Don't need any of this. Don't need that. That. Keep that. Go ahead and toss that. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. Boom, boom. Boom. Keep the dagger. Actually, probably should equip that to us at some point. We should be okay for now. Oh. Sorry about that. Probably could toss that. Go ahead and toss those. Keep the scalloped axe on us for now. And that's it. Alright, what time is it? About 3. We can get some more shenanigans. So I'd always suggest, you know, even at the place you're staying, save the game. And I want to be clear, I'm not doing like a how-to guide or anything like that. I'm just trying to be more engaging. It's something I need to work on. And, you know, it's still early with my streaming and stuff like that. And I've been away for a while. So I'm not really getting much of a following right now. I'm not getting many people in chat talking. So you're going to have to forgive me if I'm maybe talking a little too much or maybe explaining more than I necessarily should be. It's just a reason for me to talk, basically. I don't like the idea that I'm talking too much, but I am streaming. Kind of the point is for me to talk, you know, be engaging, try to create a following, stuff like that. And this is something I like to do. I like to play video games. I want to play a lot more story-driven games. So I'm just knocking him out so I can pick the lock right here without worrying about him waking up. So we're just, like I said, we're not really looking for anything specifically. And as long as you manage to get that cross swords thing when it mattered, you shouldn't really need to worry about getting caught. If you really want to be sure, you could always just snap his neck. But I'm pretty confident in my skills. I don't know why it's so... Like, some rooms are just so dark you can't see anything. Alright, so there's nothing in here. The music turned off. Kind of makes it super creepy. There it is. Get some spurs. Thievery 23 and a perk point. Complain me not. Alright, so this is where shit gets real. Yeah. So we're gonna power level here real quick. I say power level, but really we're just trying to, we just got a lot of stuff to get in a very little bit of time. Take a cheap wine, sure. Now with this guy, I always suggest robbing him twice. There are going to be guys like this, especially, you know, this guy's a little bit more obvious because his actual name is Dicer. But you basically always check them twice because they will always have extra stuff. Alright. Should have just enough time to get up here, then get downstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Yeah, the main thing is always don't bump into the beds to the best of your ability. And try not to even be seen, like, at all. Both, like, from the moment you start doing whatever shenanigans to when you finally are done. Try not to be seen at all. The main thing is, even if, like, you've been around for a while, I don't think that the game has been perfected in the aspect that they were trying to go for, because even though I won't have, like, done anything to, like, stand out some people will, like, they'll just see you and they'll be like, oh, you stole stuff from me, even though there's nothing that you would have said or done to make them know that it was you. Other than the fact that you, just like other people, are around.
Why is it unlocked?
You can see people are now waking up. They're realizing doors have been opened, doors have been unlocked, uh, all kinds of stuff. So, uh, you know, usually this is when I take the time to maybe take a little bit of time to uh,
Now, why is this open?
let things settle.
What's this? Why is it unlocked?
Yeah, see, they're all realizing things got something happened. So right now I'm just kind of letting the chaos go by. So,
Kind master.
so what I'm doing right now is I'm just letting a little bit of time go by, and I actually plan to go back to Takov to sleep, and then that next night, I'm basically gonna uh, try to rob most of the towns. The was it Talikov or something like that? The first town we started in, as well as um, Takov itself. So, best thing to do is try not to look super guilty. You know, that should be fine. Get if nothing else, like give those arrows to the horse for like if I run out, have some extra.
God bless. Good day. Good day.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll start doing these soon. Let's go ahead and move that to the horse. We've got maybe one more night of uh, shenanigans, and we should be more than leveled up enough to do what we want to do. So, Troskowitz, that was it. I don't know how I always remember, or I always end up forgetting the name when it doesn't seem like a hard name to remember, but I always end up forgetting it. But I call it Talikov. Excuse me. All right, so go ahead and. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, so we're just dirty. We're dirty, dirty, dirty. Alright. We're better. Alright, so we want to stay in our normal clothes. Might as well go ahead and get some sleep. I read a couple books. We can probably do something else real quick. Maybe get some food to shut the damn dog up. Let's do some dried chicken. Let's do a couple beers as well. And we can do... oh yeah, let's do a couple more books.
Heel. Here, mutt.
You don't really need as much sleep as you think. Especially once you start getting buffs and whatnot, to like slow down how much your energy goes down. But we're just trying to waste a couple hours, hence the reading. We still got a couple get to take like a nice like 2-hour nap. Go ahead and get rid of anything we're not like using right this second. We're fine with all that for now. So we're kind of doing the same thing we did before.
Heel. Sit and stay.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and just head to Troskowitz. Don't worry about anything. Usually the standard is you haven't been seen yet, and where we start, we're a little further. We're usually pretty far away from who would see us, so we're not too worried about it. All right. Damn. That was always the plan, just never got around to it. Alright, so we're going to come this way. And the idea here is pretty much the same as always. We're looking for a specific key so we can get into the other building, so we can get into the chest to take his stuff. Same stuff, just different thing. Alright. Thievery 25. You guys see how fast this stuff is now, though? Compared to what it was, you know, a day ago, maybe two. Like, at this point, the minigame is just a mild suggestion. It's like, you maybe should be out of their pocket in this amount of time, but you do you, overall. Yep, I guess upstairs. Let's go this way first. Look at that. All right. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just got to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. All right. It's the one. Now, I want to see if we can do the very hard. How hard very hard is for us right now. Not too bad. Now, some people might ask why that was important. The answer shall be made clear very soon. Matter of fact, it's probably about to be the next thing we do. Now, this is the part that we've been training for, basically. So we got a guy right here. Want to distract him.
I must be mad. Huh. Strange. I suppose it was nothing.
All right. This is the door we were looking for. You'll notice it's a very hard lock. The first time we came up to it, it told us we weren't able to do it. All right, so what's so special about this room? This is what's so special about this room.
Damn.
All right, we want all that. We also want these. All right. See if there's anything else. If you're not 100% sure the direction to go here, the main direction is north to northwest. Alright, so...
Eh? I suppose it was nothing.
And that's all I needed. So if you're, like I said, our main direction is north to northwest. There's a path right here that we're basically walking along. If we just take this the whole way, it'll take us straight to tack off. So we're basically walking right next to it. I want to say it's this one. If you have a horse, it won't matter. You're over encumbered, so you won't be able to mount it. But that room is what we were training our thievery for. Arguably the most important thing we could have went after in early game. Alright, so just keep heading north. You'll notice that we're completely over encumbered. So there's that little icon at the bottom, all the way to the right. You'll see it looks like a little sack on my back, and it's completely yellow. You might notice the other icons are like partially yellow with some gray. That's your timer. That's their timers. But because we're over encumbered, that symbol is not going to go away. So we have 511 pounds on us, and we can only carry 210. So why is that important? Because it's going to take our strength up, as well as a couple of our other stats as well. Like I said, we already got our thievery up pretty good. We got our stealth up pretty good, which is always nice. So we're looking really good. As far as grinding is concerned, we're probably done with grinding. There is one slight, I guess if you want to call it a grind, you can call it a grind. I wouldn't really call it a grind, but the reason to do it is for two separate purposes. So what we're going to do next, since we do seem to have the time, is we're going to go after the Brunswick armor. It's a suit of armor that the developers hit around the map so that you can find yourself some good armor to get started. They actually had to nerf the armor a little bit because once you found it, there was really no reason to go after any other armor, which kind of defeated the purpose of getting it. It's just meant to get you through the beginning or through a good chunk of the game. And the fact of the matter is, you can still use the armor throughout the whole game. It's still better than your basic armor. It's just not arguably the best anymore. So there is a benefit to it. Since all of the armor that we currently have right now is stolen, which is what we just stole, for those who may not know, we stole some armor, maybe some weapons, some arrows, stuff like that. Everything's going to be stolen. And it's going to be stolen for a while because armor and weapons are arguably the most expensive thing in this game. Especially if you want like the good stuff. So we're going to, stash it, and then we're gonna go back to Troskowitz so we can get the official map to the first. I want to say it's the first two locations. And then we're going to start going after them. The first two I remember being pretty easy. The last three depends on. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I know what it looks like when I'm looking for them, but like to get to where they are, I am not 100% sure. So I might have to look it up. To be fair, and the only reason I would even look it up is just because I don't want to spend too long looking for them. And if you do it all right, you should be able to find everything within probably an hour and a half if you're like dedicated to finding it. It shouldn't take very long. That being said, you do run into some issues along the way. But one other benefit to doing it is that you open up the map a lot more, which is nice. So, like I said, even though we didn't actually steal anything from here, I still try not to be seen. I try not to be seen at all until everything is put away. That's just the way it is. So, you usually see the guards pretty comfortably. I don't know if he's going to come directly this way. Can always come off to the side here. See what direction he's going to go. And you usually have until about 5 a.m. before you have anything to really worry about. Him being out isn't a big deal. All right. All right, so what did we get? Let's start with our weapons. We got a burger hunting sword, nothing great. A knight shield. Some pole arms, which is nice. A crossbow. Some bolts. Arrows, bolts, arrows. Dagger. Got a pretty good find right there. What about armor? We got... So, again, depending on the price, some things might fall off as stolen, but essentially, you can see we got quite a bit. This is just helmets.
Are you going to bake bread today?
I don't think so.
We're just going to kind of...
God be with you.
Just getting rid of anything that we don't need. And then I would always, like I said, just double check and make sure everything we have was taken, quote unquote, is not in our inventory. If it's in our chest, it don't matter if we get caught or not. It's ours forever. As long as we keep it in our chest until it's no longer stolen.
I didn't see you there. Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon. I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream. Maybe we could sneak some wine in there. That would make it more bearable. Or just say sod it and not go. What are you talking about? You want to go to hell? Hell or a never-ending, boring mass. What's the difference?
Alright, that's everything. We're good on sleep for now. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and head back. Now, if by the off chance we are considered wanted, or like we got caught or whatever like that, which I doubt we did, but it's always possible that there's something I didn't calculate or consider. For example, the guard that was basically right there when we first arrived, he could be a problem.
Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance. What fluids? Saturn and Jupiter in a bad constellation. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill.
Hey, you're not allowed
Hanging around with Miller crazily.
Might be too early.
What if I have? Correct. He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day he told me to give the cows dark ale.
So we'll just chill and wait. Can always come over here and deal with this real quick while we're waiting.
There'll be nothing nice left.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done in time?
Good morning.
I came to apologise for the fight that me and Lord Capon started. If we caused any damages, I'll take care of them.
Ah, it's all water under the bridge. You've served your penance by carrying them sacks, and I'm sure you won't forget about the stocks anytime soon either, eh? So we're square. If you want to help me out, though, I do know something you could do. A bunch of humans came to my tavern, and, well, coin is coin, but I'm not exactly thrilled about them being here. Could you go over there, serve them, and then get them to leave?
All right. But I'm not sure I'll understand them.
You'll manage. One of them speaks our language. But be quick about it. They're starting to make the locals nervous. Wojtek at the next table looks like he's about to pounce on them. And no more fighting. I want this to go smoothly.
You own the place, do you?
And what can I get for you?
The innkeeper said you wanted some food.
Exactly. We do not want much. Just some bread and something beside. Maybe a bit of sausage.
Do you have money?
We have, and we pay for everything. On my name, not Voshko.
Look at them human horses. They think they can do whatever.
So somebody's looking for somebody who looks suspicious. So we might see that rabbit a couple times.
Someone should kick their asses. Really?
Here you go.
Thank you. I afraid we leave. Ahesh. Without food.
Korva, why are you even talking to them? They can go to hell.
I wish you good appetite.
Thanks, friend.
I wouldn't exactly say friend.
Mitmondat. Joet vadiot kiva not nekku.
You should get the fuck out of here. You hear me, you Hungarian pork sausage?
Easy, fella. They just want to eat their food in peace and leave.
You seem very sure about that. Last time you got into a brawl here yourself, and now you're going to preach to us about peace? Oh shit. I say we smash their teeth in and be done with it.
Just look at them. Can't you see they're stone-cold killers? They'd make short work of you without even breaking a sweat.
All right. I won't fight them, but only because we'd make a mess of the place. But they should still fuck off.
All right, to keep the peace, we will go.
Huh? Bloody vagrants. And you're obviously forgetting whose side you're on, lad.
What? I just didn't want any fights, that's all.
It doesn't matter. Humans are humans. Brutes. Nothing will change that. You know what? You should make sure those humans never come back here again. Ever. If you catch my drift.
Me? Why?
Because you don't want to end up in the stocks again, do you? Find the horsefuckers' camp and explain to them that they don't belong among decent folk. All right, seems they came from Samin. Someone must have noticed that rabble.
I know exactly where they are. We're not worried about it.
I'll have a jug of wine.
We'll worry about them later.
Schenk wird. Ich habe Hunger.
There you are.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of the herb-woman from Zhelyov. Do you know her?
Aye, I do. Pavlena still comes here from time to time, selling baskets, ointments, and whatnot. I ain't seen her around in a while, though. Why are you looking for her?
She hasn't been home for a long time, so Bohemia sent me to look for her. When she left, she was heading here.
If I was you, I'd go and ask at the rat house. Or Jezek the Gooper. That old goat had his eye on her one time. Only she wouldn't have him if he was the last man alive. Can't say I blame her. That Jezek's a drunken sot.
Do you think anyone would want to harm Pavlena?
Božena's not too popular here since that misfortune with Yakesh's wife, Ludmilla. But no one holds a grudge against Pavlena. She was only a young lass at the time.
What was that about a misfortune with Ludmilla?
That was way back. She was the midwife here. She'd give the women herbs and whatnot when they called for her. But then something happened when she was helping out at Yakesh's. His wife, Ludmilla, died, and a child was stillborn. A tragedy it was, and then Bozhena, she left.
Just like that?
Well, to tell the truth, we drove her out.
Oh? Why was that?
Better ask Yakesh if you want to know more. He's often by his son's grave. It's next to the farm.
What's this Jezek like? And what do you mean about him having his eye on Pavlena?
He wanted to get married, and no sensible girl around here would have a drunkard like him, so he figured Pavlena might be an easier bet. He promised her a home in the village, but the girl wasn't so dumb as to fall for it. He's hardly got 2 groschen to rub together, and his house ain't no palace neither. All she'd have out of it is a heartache, and a bunch of brats as pig ugly as their old man.
And where might I find this Jezek?
If he ain't boozing here at the tavern, he'll be on the way here or at home.
Thanks. And do you think this Jezek might have done something to her? Like abduct her because she scorned him?
Nah, he ain't got it in him. He's all mouth, but he'd never raise his hand to a woman. And even if he did, Pavlena would probably give him a hiding. Just recently, he got a black eye from this skinny fella here. He's a weakling and a wretch. He wouldn't have a chance with Pavlena.
All right. Sorry. Just give me a second. All right. All right. So, got quite a bit out of that. But the main idea was to
God be with you.
deal with these humans so that, you know, we can come here later without them being here. Because they'll be here forever until we did that quest. We should be able to go talk to this guy now. Should be. Oh, no, it's still early. Oh, he's right here.
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so.
In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tacho. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha. So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
Let's see. Not that one. Sure.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Well, that is pretty wise of you, all right. So, in short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
And what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year, a great bird called No came to the island to hunt, and so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup. So it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone. Behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock. A subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell! I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too. But he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
All right. It's probably not too hard to make. We'll worry about that in a bit, though. All right, so I actually do know where to go. So we're gonna probably somewhere over here. We got to go to Tuckhoff first. That's our first destination. I want to say it's basically directly north of Tuckhoff. Did I say Tuckhoff twice? Trotsky. We want to go to Trotsky. That's where we'll find what we're looking for. So we want to head almost pretty much directly north.
Whoa!
Nope, not that way. Sorry, I'm trying to not cough. I'm not sick or anything that I'm aware of, but I've been having a little bit of a cough recently. Probably just something I'm not aware of. So hopefully in the next couple days I'm gonna start figuring it out, but in the meantime,
Go!
let's see where we're looking at right now. Let good old Pebbles here catch her breath. Plus, anytime you're going through woods like this, you always want to go a little slow in case there's a branch or something. Well, that was. It shouldn't be that far north. It might be over here then. Because the second bed of armor actually should be somewhere over here.
Whoa!
I want to say. I'm trying to remember. I want to say it's like right over here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I think it's right here. You only have to find a piece of armor. You don't have to find a specific piece of armor. Sorry, guys. Just give me one moment. Kids getting headache pills. Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so kids trying to get medication, and for her safety, I'm just trying to keep her out of the camera. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get some things figured out. I still got a ways to go. I probably should put that on for my safety. Yep, so once you find the wolf hunting spot, that's how you know you are actually in the right area. You're looking for... It's like a tree. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Should be 2 trees. Okay, yeah, there it is. Seriously? Alright, where was I? Should actually be good now. Alright, so the first thing should be right here.
Isn't it another piece of Brunswick's armor? Fortune smiles upon me.
Alright, so we're not going to worry about this right now. We will be doing that soon. I'm not worried about that. We'll probably worry about do that soon as well. Alright. Alright, so the next one, the first one, should actually be coming around here and up this way. Would have been the normal way to do it.
What are you staring at? Fuck off before I fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. looking for, kind of looking for something specific. This is probably one of the, this first one that we're going to be going, that we're going after now, that we're actually going second for. It's probably the only one that I can think of where you definitely don't have to deal with anybody. I think there's one more where you should be able to get to without dealing with anybody, but it kind of comes down to whether or not, like, how you get there, basically. All right, so this is what we were looking for. Go ahead and hop off here. And dig.
Is this really it? A piece of Brunswick's armor? And what's this? A piece of parchment?
Alright, so go ahead. Alright, so Brunswick map 2. We already did this one. So you can see the top right is where we're at right now, that with the little house and the cross. And then a little bit past it, you can see the 2 tree trunks and the cross. That's where we're at right now. And then we already went and grabbed those from the wolves. So we already got that. Brunswick 2. Okay, I know exactly where that is. Alright, let's see what this one shows us. Okay. So let's go to Takoff first. We're just going to ride so that we can discover Trotsky. But otherwise, that's pretty much all we had to do.
Quick!
So, found 2 pieces of armor. We're really wanting that the body plate. So, they said, so we'll follow this, and Takoff should be like right over here. So, or Trotsky should be right over here somewhere.
Go!
They said it's been a few months since I've played this, so I don't remember exactly where everything is. But that's Trotsky right there. You can see it in the horizon.
Quick!
And yeah, so I like to use looking for this armor as as a pretty solid excuse to kind of unveil the map. We could try to get our scholarship up. There is a perk. I want to say it's called Explorer, which I'm pretty sure we don't have the ability to get yet. Yeah. So we need to get to level 18 on here, which kind of just happens through dialogue and stuff and whatnot, and reading books and stuff like that. But basically, this would uncover the whole map for us. We wouldn't have to explore any further. So you could try to get that unlocked to help you out, but this gives us a good excuse to get our horsemanship up as well. So You see that Tarkov's right here, or I don't know why I keep saying Tarkov. Trotsky is right here. As a matter of fact, let's go this way.
Go.
There we go. That's all I needed. And then you can just follow this the whole way back out. And Tarkov's where we really need to go, so we can just fast travel here. So there's five total locations that we want to get to. So we want to go ahead and just keep heading west. So basically, the first part of the map tells us that we're basically going to go up to the map 2.
Oh,
Yeah, so this tells you where the next location is. So you're looking for the big body of water, and then you're going to go just past it. Right before the path separates before a big rock, you're going to go where we're going to dismount and head off to the left, where we should find some crosses. Seems pretty easy. So if we head over here, come over here, you can kind of see it's the same thing. So when we get to here, so what we're looking for should be right around here. So let's go ahead and mark that for us. And then we'll go ahead. I wasn't even thinking about it. We'll go ahead and just fast travel. Like I said, the third, fourth, and fifth ones are the ones that I typically have a hard time remembering. Not the best at remembering these things, but oh yeah, we're already going the wrong way.
Whoa.
Because why wouldn't we be? Alright, so this is the way we wanted to go. We just come back right past here. There's 2 paths. Go right or left. We're going to go left. Stay to the right so we don't get knocked off our horse. And then from here is where we're going to go ahead and dismount. And what we're looking for should be right over here somewhere. No. We need to go up. Basically, we need to climb these rocks. Alright, you can see some crosses. This is the one we need over here. Go ahead and just take it all.
Another piece of Brunswick's armor.
Alright, so next we need so this one is a little bit trickier. You can see that it shows us the big body of water. We want to go up the river a little bit, and it looks like there's a log that's kind of resting over the creek. We're going to go from that log. We're going to head like east, and it should be right there. So Again, just look at the map. You can kind of see where it's trying to tell you to go. I think it might be a little misleading, if I'm not mistaken. One of the maps are kind of misleading. I'm trying to think. Is it this one? Because I'm pretty positive it's not this one. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm usually pretty on them about walking in while I'm streaming. It's mostly about their safety. I'm not saying anybody in particular would say or do anything that would jeopardize their safety, but I have to acknowledge the realm of reality, and that is there are some people that, take advantage of certain situations when they shouldn't. So I try to keep my family kind of outside of the camera and stuff like that for that exact reason. So I'm supposed to have the rest of the night to myself, and I guess they just need a lot more than they initially thought. I'm trying to think where this next one would be. I know the last one will be around here somewhere. We're not worried about that one right now. We are just trying to find. So it's. Where's this one? All right, so this is the bathhouse. It might be this one that I'm thinking. Right. Because the bathhouse is right here. Now, the bathhouse is right here. Okay. It's at least the only bathhouse that I can think of right off the bat. And so you would go this way, and then I think this is the river it's telling you to go. And then you would follow this until you're about here. So I want to say it's like somewhere in this area. All right, let's try that. First things first, we got to go back. Oh, we're going to break her. I was going to say, I thought we were about to break our legs. Maybe not that way. All right, let's go ahead and fast travel here. I'll actually be very happy if I'm right, because I'm honestly taking a shot in the dark here. So we want to go past this area. Right, and then there should be a path maybe this direction. Seriously?
You can't stand up to this. I'll rip your arm.
No chance.
Show your stuff.
Excuse me.
Show your stuff. Now you're finished.
Send my greetings to the devil.
Don't kill him. He's
Oh, sorry, I'm over here like dying and then I'm dying in the game too. You have got to be shitting me. That's annoying. Beyond words annoying.
always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Alright, so basically we just head east and head up. That's so stupid. You would think like after we found a piece, it would have auto-saved.
Quick.
That's annoying. So annoying.
Quick. Go.
Luckily, we found them in a weird order the first time. So going in order should be a lot easier anyways. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Just got to make sure I save it this time. So we just keep going. Eventually, we'll come across like a wall to our right, and that's how we know where we are. So not the first one, the second one. Now the Brunswick dagger, I pretty much you end up using that
Really it?
pretty much
A piece
fully.
of Brunswick's armor. And what's this? A piece of parchment.
And like I said, the second one, just follow the path. What? Jumping takes you off the path? That's weird. Now we're coming down this way, and then just like before, it'll be around where this, like, you know, little V-looking shape thing is where we're going. And so when you were trying to get your horsemanship up, it entirely relies on the distance that you travel. So it doesn't matter about the speed. The speed does make it maybe a little bit faster because, you know, you're going faster. But, yeah, wrong way, dog. By dog, I mean horse, so of course.
Quick!
But, basically, I don't remember. I know I was saying something, but that little situation just threw me off a little bit. I always come up here, and once the icon on the compass gets a little bigger, that's how I know I'm pretty much where I need to be. Now there is a way to get this without engaging with the wolves at all. I just gotta find the two trees, which I'm pretty sure is this right here. Crouch, and you should be able to get it just barely.
Isn't it another piece of Brunswick's armor? Fortune smiles upon me.
I know there's a way to do it without falling all the way, but if you do fall, coming around this way is usually the way to go. And then the next piece we're looking for, go ahead and just fast travel here. Stop and decide what to do next. Okay, I know what this is.
What have we?
Do you want something from me?
Pay homage and tribute.
Who to? You?
To our hero here. The all-conquering warrior. The meanest, toughest slugger around. The one and only Yarda the Great.
They call this fellow what? The toughest slugger? I'm not convinced.
You don't believe me? Then you'll have to fight it out. Fair and square. Get ready to put him up.
Come on, then.
You're
Knock
in
him
for
out
an
cold.
arse kicking, you piece of shit.
Batter that wretch. Knock him out cold. Kick his arse. Come on. Left. Right. Kick his ass! Come on! Left!
Looks like we just
Right.
barely got more stamina than he does.
Come on! Left! Right! Come on! Left! Right!
Too slow!
Knock him out cold! Shit! Come on! Left! Right! Kick his arse! Come on, Yarda! Knock him out cold! Come on, Yarda! That's impossible! There's no way a milksop like you could take down Yarda!
And yet I'm the one still standing on my feet.
You must be some kind of warlock! There's no other explanation.
I'm no warlock. I've just had my fair share of fighting.
Are you a battle-scarred warrior, then?
You could put it that way.
You know what that means? Yarda the Great has just pulled off the fight of his life.
No. Yarda the Great is sprawled in the mud over there.
But he went toe-to-toe with a war veteran hardened in 1,000 battles. And you taught him everything you know. Yarda will be invincible now.
What? That doesn't make any... Right. Whatever.
All right, let's finish where we're trying to go here. Now I know we got the first 3 with little to no issues. So after we get this third one, I have to remember to save it so I don't have to start all the way over when and if I have to deal with those bandits again. Shouldn't need to go that way. Should be this way. I'm just running to get it done, you know, make it easier on myself. Maybe a couple extra minutes, but easier nonetheless. Around the corner here. And it should be off to the left. There it is.
Why, it's another piece of Brunswick's armor.
So that sound probably means that even though we did not get hurt, we probably did some damage to our boots. So. All right. Before we head to the next locale, which I'm pretty sure we were heading the right direction. It looked right. Gotta make sure to save it. Let's go ahead and do that. Found 3 out of 5. Let's maybe not have to start all the way over again. All right. So the next one we already determined was down this way, come this way, and probably around here somewhere. I want to say it's like here, but I could be wrong. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just got to take care of something real quick, and I'll be right back. I know this is happening a lot tonight. There is a reason for it. I'll explain when I get back. Sorry about that, guys. I'll explain in a moment. Like I said, which I guess now is as good a time as any. So, last week at work, I ran into a little bit of a problem with my back. So basically, I have something of an injury from work. We are figuring out things for workman's comp. However, I should point out, like, I'm on certain kinds of meds. One of them appears to make me need to use the bathroom a lot more. So basically, I'm going to the bathroom every 45 minutes or so. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. I think it depends on how much I'm drinking, because I'm supposed to be drinking a lot of fluids. So there is that as well. So at least like the next week and some change, I'm supposed to be taking these meds, and yes, they do make me need to use the bathroom quite a bit. So I do have to apologize for that inconvenience. I think it's right here. Got the log right here. So it should just be coming this way. It should be up there, so we probably got to go up. I'm pretty sure it's to the left. There should be a skeleton. Yeah, so there's this cross right here. This cross is nothing spectacular. But if you turn around exactly 180 degrees, there should be one of these trees should have a skeleton on it. And that's what we're looking for. Take the knight's sword and open that up.
Isn't it the Querus of Sir Brunswick? That's fortunate.
All right, and that's actually one of the things we were looking for. So now we actually have body armor. Kind of. We need the actual metal plate, or maybe it's the, or maybe I'm thinking the chainmail, essentially. I don't know. Pretty sure that's basically your chainmail. Yeah, I don't know. But, so, what's the next spot? 4, I want to say, is the last one. No, that's... Yeah. So 4. So... north of the Nomads camp, which that part I remembered pretty good. So we need to go down here. No, I'm already past it. Yeah, it's over here. If I'm gonna, I kind of remember this one vaguely, which I was already going to be heading to the Nomads camp after this anyways. I want to say it's around where one of these dark smudges are. I want to say it's like around here, maybe. Either way, it's in that general area. So let's go back and find our horse. Then we'll just go straight to the Nomads camp from here. Or maybe we'll just go to Bajena's. No, yeah, I don't know. No, we need to go to the Nomads camp. Because then we could just go around here and then head that way. Yeah, let's do that. It does take a... The Nomad's camp is in like a weird spot, so you gotta like go around shit. But I think that's the point. I think the Nomads were specifically placed themselves there because they're not the easiest to get to. So basically we want to come up this way and head out this pathway right here. I'm going to go ahead and get off my horse for this part. So we're not going through the Nomad's camp on a horse. Going the right way, right? Nope, I'm going the wrong way.
And they try to tell us
do you want to raise horses?
We're not worried about that right now. So...
Look at him, that gato.
Just pretty much come up here. And then this way. Oh, maybe I wasn't far enough. I figured something didn't seem right there. Wouldn't be that way. Maybe. That fall will definitely kill us. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's because it's not. We got to go down. To be fair, if I'm being absolutely honest, I've never gotten to where I'm going, like, through a path. I usually just kind of use the horse and run across. But I'm not really paying attention to that part right now. There should be a path to get down further. There's gotta... I don't remember where it is. I think maybe we're supposed to come this way. Because I know there is a path over here somewhere. And that might be the path I'm thinking that we're supposed to take. I don't care right now, bro. I'll say it's over here. Not that way. I'm making this look so much harder than it is. I promise. It's not really this hard. There's a path over here somewhere. And it actually leads to where the cumins are. Excuse me. Let's see. All right, here it is. So, down there is where the cumins are. I think we want to go this way.
Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me it can't help with a little thing like yours.
Hey, lad. Hey, lad. Have you ever tried shooting from the center?
Nah, I'm good right now. Still interested to see what he wanted to do, but what he wanted to say. Because a lot of these activities weren't available the last time I played. These were all new DLC stuff. Okay, it's definitely taking me the wrong way.
Never again. I tried swimming once, and how did that end up?
Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna happen. Figured I'd still try it though. Okay. I don't know why that just happened, but okay.
Hey, lad.
Ave Maria.
I'm not ready yet. But this is where you can talk to them about never showing their faces again or whatever. I'm just seeing if maybe this is the way to go. Like I said, I've found it before, but doing it through the nomads camp was not the way I did it. So I'm trying to do it legitimately, without cheesing and going around places I have no business going around. It might be that fence on the other side of where the swordmaster is. Tomcat. Might just be as simple as just jumping over that fence and then bam. Alright. And just in case I'm right, I'm going to save it real quick. Because if I'm right, there's a few things I got to take care of when we get there. Maybe this way. Does this look familiar, guys? How familiar does this look? If you guys are not sure why this looks familiar, this is where we were at the very beginning of the game. I'm just going a different way. Probably go this way. Okay, that's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's the way I'm trying to go. But there might be a different way to get to it, but I really don't feel like dealing with it. It's literally just like right over here. Problem is, if I'm right, I'm looking for bandits.
Turn around right now. Get the hell out of here.
Yep, I knew I was right. Alright. Gotta wait. There we go. Why not? Won't be anywhere where these guys were digging. There we go.
Brunswick's helm. I have it.
And I got some spades if you want some more spades. Some more loot. Again, another spade if you want it. Maybe not. Maybe that's just for show. Got some food over here if your character's hungry. We don't care about stealing from bad guys. $78, so we probably can do one more. Alright. And like I said, we're just searching around now. But we found the whole armor. We found the whole set. Alright. Take your pair. Pair of them nuts. Just kidding. Or am I? Yeah, so we found them all. Did a good job. Sucks that we had to do like half of the thing twice. But overall, not terrible. There's a couple of side quests we can do. I'm not too worried about them. Like I said, we found those guys. Let's go ahead and come over here. It's probably going to take us the majority of the rest of the day. But I think we can still sleep there. Don't quote me. Continue on my way. If it lets me do it, I'm not stopping. Alright. Good girl.
Greetings, Henry.
Alright, so I always meant to come.
What have you left for me? She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Like she got up and went straight out. Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
Just for the experience. Alright. Might as well go ahead and just stay here and sleep. I don't know why I pressed triangle for that. I guess technically it's better than nothing. We probably have something we can use to repair it. Wow, usually we don't even have a proper thing. Where's my bed? Oh, this is where we sleep here. Okay. I've never used this as a place to rack out before, so. Oh, that's way too fucking early. Honestly, if it's this early, we could probably make it to tack off. Or we could start the next main quest. Why not? Go ahead and make ourselves. Go ahead and deal with that. I'm going to take that off for now. All right. I don't think they're going to stop me from going in or nothing.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard. I'm looking for the Takoff blacksmith's cart. Have you seen it?
Loads of carts come past here. There's going to be a wedding and they need supplies. Try asking Captain Gnarly. He keeps an eye on supplies. He'll probably be in the courtyard.
Thanks.
And watch yourself when you go into the courtyard.
Why?
We've got some wedding guests from Moravia. They're in pretty high spirits. It's still a while to the wedding, but them gents is already getting into the swing of things.
Alright, so if you guys didn't see it or watch, it was maybe the second, maybe first or second stream. I was trying to get pebbles, and this cutscene played, and I started kind of working my way through a little bit of the quest before I decided, nah, I don't want to deal with it. I think it was a glitch because I was still pretty far away, but I don't know. So we're about to watch that same cutscene again. This time is intentional. So we have everything we need. I've done plenty of grinding. The only thing is I would prefer to get rid of my stuff. So I think I'm going to do that first. So what we're going to do, Samin's over here. Damn, we got a long way to go. Come here, horse. Yeah, because we got a lot of stuff. And we're going to have the ability to get a lot of stuff. So we might as well go ahead. Let's fast travel to here and get rid of our some stuff, rack out, and then we'll come back in the morning. It kind of seems pointless. I probably should have just came straight here, but it was too early to sleep at the Hags. That's what I call her, as Hag, because she kind of reminds me of the Hag from Baldur's Gate. Like she has that face. Not that I have anything against her, but still doesn't make it. It still doesn't change the fact that her face reminds me of the Hag from that game. I don't think it really matters. Let's do this real quick. We went through all the work, so I don't feel too bad about just straight up equipping it. Yep, that works. Go ahead and equip hood. All right. Make sure there's nothing worth anything here, and I'll fix up and repair everything later. Actually, might as well just knock it out now. Because why not? Oh, excuse me. So I should have enough stuff to be able to repair everything. What's interesting too is like, say it tries to tell me like I'm not high leveled enough to fix something. I can always either one try to repair, like put on my blacksmith's outfit, which gives you like a 3-level boost. And then the other thing is just repair what I can, and then go back and do it again. I don't know if I have any marksman's kits yet, but we'll find out. We don't need those. Get some of these. Might as well. Grab these. Grab these. Yeah, so we don't have any marksman's kits yet. Which, that's not too hard to find either. So I need more armorers kits. That's fine. Blacksmith kits. Let's start with these. Damn, some of these really... There you go. Might as well use them all. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Most of everything is repaired. Did a little bit of a power level right there. I think we leveled up twice. And there is more reasons than just the two that it's good that we leveled that up early. And there's probably going to be a few times where we end up using it again as well. We're probably done as far as grinding it, though. We really just don't need to anymore. Alright, get rid of all this. We don't need it. We'll keep that. We'll even keep the savior schnapps. Go ahead and grab all. Get rid of that. Fragments of the Bible. We can check that out in a second. Alright. Probably go ahead and put one of those back. So I think that's about it. And sit and we'll read our book real quick. It's probably time to take another potion as well. Yeah, it's about time. I'm not worried about it going over a little bit. Where's our nourishment at? 50. Okay, yeah. We'll go ahead and grab a bite to eat real quick. For a 59, or for essentially at 60. Next one would be 74, 88, and then we could have another spoonful when we wake up, and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and close our door. We'll So you can save. Just a few hours is all we need. Now what's going to happen here, essentially, we're going to show up there probably a little on the later side. And we're going to do the cutscene and everything, and they're going to tell us, hey, come back later. I'm going to try to use the day to go ahead and figure out what's going on with Pavlena. And then by the time that's all said and done, it should be nighttime. And then we should be able to deal with it. Or we could just go do, figure out what's going on with Pavlena now. And then just head there tomorrow. That might be the best way to do it. So we're not worried about this. This is what we want to do. We're not worried about that because we'll end up doing that kind of naturally. So we need to find out as much information we can. And now I will tell you that her location is set, and you can go, if you know where to find her, you can go look for her. And it's not super hard to figure out where she is, or to find her specifically. But for the sake of, doing things more or less legitimately, I'm going to do it like this. Because again, I haven't played in 6 months, give or take. And I might try to head that way, and knowing my luck, I'd get me lost.
Can I ask what happened between you and that midwife, Bohemia? I heard you banished her from the village because of some mishap with your wife.
That was no mishap. The witch killed my son and damned him to hell.
Wait a moment. Start from the beginning. What do you mean she killed and damned your son?
My wife, Ludmilla, gave birth to 3 daughters. Quick and easy every time. The village women often scream all day and night before they bring their babies into the world. Not my Ludmilla. When she had Marushka, it was all over before the midwife even got here. But when Yaroslav was coming into the world, I knew already I'd finally have a son. I never sent for no help. Why would I? After all, Ludmilla done it all on her own 3 times. And besides, that Bohemia is an unclean woman and a witch. Only this time, something went wrong. Of course, I wasn't there. Being a God-abiding man, I was outside. But Marushka comes running out, shouting, "Pa, send for Bohemia! Ma's poorly!" I thought twice about it, but then I sent for her. She came along with a little girl, Pavlena, and a whole sack of herbs. She started brewing right away, and before the night was out, she was pouring God knows what kind of concoction down Ludmilla's throat. It's a wonder she didn't poison her, the crone. I couldn't get a wink of sleep all night. It wasn't till daybreak that Bohemia came out of the house, carrying in her arms. They could see right off it was a boy. Like I said, only Yaroslav came out feet first. And as they were pulling him out, well, he was all Mother of God. I can't even say it. It was that Bohemia's doing, I tell you. If she hadn't pulled him out and left Ludmilla to manage herself, he could have lived.
I'm sure Bohemia didn't want to hurt your son. She was trying to help.
Help? By killing my son and condemning him to damnation? I asked the priest, and he told me every midwife has the sacred right to perform baptism when things go wrong. Like when it looks bad for the child, see? She can baptize him, make sure he gets to heaven. And you know what Bohemia did?
What?
Not a thing. She
looked at that little body lying still and didn't do a damned thing. And my wife died a few hours later. So don't you tell me Bohemia was trying to help. That same evening, I got the other fellas from the village, and we drove that damned witch out beyond the boundary stone.
I see. She lives in the woods now.
A good thing, too. She hasn't shown up here since. Many times I told myself we should have done more to her, so she'd know how I felt.
I understand your pain, but it wasn't Bohemia's fault. She saved my life when I was wounded and lost in the woods. She's a good soul.
That's all well and good. But believe me, that witch will never wash clean her sins. Farewell.
Kind of want to try that one again. This time with better wardrobe. So that I'm less... what's the word? Intimidated by the outcome. I'm going to try that one again. This time, I'm going to save it before I talk to him. Because I know there's a way to get it so that he eventually is like...
Good to see you. Greetings.
So that he's like calms down and stops blaming her and stuff. Because even that story, like you hear it, you can tell that she did everything she could. But because she's an herb woman, they... basically, they wanted her to help, but because she didn't succeed, they blame her for everything. And since she's the herb woman, she's essentially like the closest thing to a witch in this time.
Can I ask what happened?
So we're just gonna skip through all this.
When I never only she started it, so it wasn't they could only he would if she.
So you still...
Why shouldn't I? I asked them, like, and you know...
What?
No. So that's it.
I see.
A good...
Listen, Bohemia's daughter has gone missing. And I get the feeling from what you're saying that you're not exactly unhappy about it. So I'll ask you straight up. Do you know anything about it? Do you want to hurt Pavlena to pay Bohemia back for the death of your son?
I understand why you might think that. But I would never do anything like that. Don't tell nobody, but since Ludmilla died, I go weak at the knees if I only see blood. It's like I'm standing next to her bed, again, like that time. I never want to see a corpse again in my life. Besides, if I wanted to get my own back on Bohemia, I'd never take it out on her daughter. The girl's not to blame for anything. She was only little when it happened. I curse that old hag often enough. When I've had a drink or two, I wish the worst on her. So she'd know how I feel. But as God is my witness, I'd never stoop to murder on account of it. It was good to see you, my friend.
So that's kind of what I wanted to know. Again, I'm sorry about the cough, guys.
I hear you're interested in Pavlena.
What's it to you?
Well, Pavlena's gone missing. Do you know anything about that?
Fuck, wait. No, I haven't seen her lately, and I got a pasting in the tavern, so I haven't been out lately. You can ask there.
Aye. I heard about that famous fight of yours.
So you see, I wouldn't wish no harm on Pavlena, even though she didn't want me. But I'm not sure you could say the same about that ginger-headed Roman of hers. That's where I'd look if I was you. His cottage is on the road to the butcher's.
All right. We still want to try to get as much information as possible. All right, so we want to go talk to the bailiff. So generally, when you're doing this kind of so the reason we're talking to everybody as much as we can is specifically for speech training.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Why don't you write a complaint?
Excuse me.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of Bohemia from Zhelyov. She comes here selling baskets and other items.
Aye, I know her.
Do you know if she's been here in the last few days, Master Bailiff? I'm a bit worried about her.
I haven't seen her myself, but you can ask around the village. Try the houses along the road to Zhelyov. She'd have to pass that way.
That's
What can you tell me about Pavlena?
She used to live here with her mother, but then we drove them out. She's not the kind of girl you'd notice much, but she knows how to take care of herself. I let her come round here because, well, maybe I've gotten soft in my old age. But I reckon children shouldn't have to pay for their parents' sins. Don't you think?
I heard something about that. Why did you drive them out back then?
Bohemia was our midwife. It ain't the cleanest trade, but it's needed. Women all over the domain used to call for her help with births. Only, as it turned out, bad help is worse than no help at all. I won't go digging up old grievances, but believe me, we had cause enough to drive that old witch out of here.
Has Pavlena got any friends here? Acquaintances?
There's Roman, who brings us wood.
Roman? Who's he?
A woodcutter like his father. May he rest in peace. He lives just off the green. His hair is red like embers. You can't miss him.
And Pavlena's on friendly terms with him?
You could put it like that. Roman's pa wouldn't be too happy about his son being with an outsider like her. But all he can do now is look down and weep. Not that Roman ain't a decent lad. Honest and hard-working. It wouldn't surprise me if Pavlena left her ma to be with him.
Well, I don't think that's likely. Pavlena left all her things at home.
Still and all. You could go and ask Roman if he's seen her or not.
Do you think anyone here would want to hurt Pavlena?
Troskovich is a decent village. You'd better watch your mouth.
That's it. I think that's everything we need to do as far as that. So we can come over here. We're pretty much done with everything. We don't need it. Everybody else would just give us the same old, like not information, but more or less the same dialogue. It's not really worth it.
You're looking for Roman? I also need to find him. To ask if he knows where Pavlena is.
That sweetheart of his? Well now, I hadn't thought of that. They could be together somewhere, so you can help me look for him.
Where do you think Pavlena and Roman might be?
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave, and start a new life. Somewhere where no one knows her and her ma.
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt, but after what he told me last time, anything is possible. For Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. He wouldn't just leave it on account of her, would he?
Well, I don't know about Roman, but I've been at Pavlena's, and it didn't look like she was getting ready to leave.
She might have done it in secret. She'd have reason enough. Believe me. Best to go and look in Roman's house. That should clear things up.
All right. Let's go and take a look at Roman's.
Great. That is, you can go there.
Hang on. You said you two were friends. Why would I go there alone?
For one thing, I have to work. And besides, how would it look if anyone saw me breaking down his door? My reputation would be ruined. Whereas you, no offense, you're a stranger. You don't have to worry about your good name, do you? But me, I'd lose my livelihood.
Oh, that's just great. All right. I'll go and have a look.
After you search the place, come back and let me know what you found. I'll be around here somewhere.
Do they really? Because I did that, because I emptied my stuff. Just making sure I had Groshen on me.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You think it's hard? Finding a few planks, nailing them together. Get hold of some wood and I
I was wondering if she would let me talk about the quest or whatever. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Gotta take care of business real quick. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I just, gotta do what I gotta do. I don't know why I thought I was in the other outfit.
Henry, good to see you.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for 2. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
God bless you.
I searched Roman's house.
And what did you find?
Now, there's no one there, but Pavlena had been there for sure. The table was set for 2, and I found the baskets that she sells too.
You're right. It sure does look like she was there.
It can't have been long ago either. The food was still fresh. Any idea where they might have gone?
Well, they've got a favorite spot down by the stream. You could try looking there.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the stream. Follow it down the hill. When you come to a place where the stream flows between the 2 big boulders, turn left and go straight. There it is, under an old linden tree.
All right. Thank you.
But, mind you don't walk into the middle of anything, awkward. And tell that lazy bastard to get his ass to work. I'm not going to do his work for him. Farewell, my friend.
So, pretty much just almost directly south from where we are right now.
This must be the place Dushko was telling me about. How the local lads bring their girls over here. Christ, there must have been a fight here.
I want the beer. Beer is probably more important than anything else.
It's covered in blood. Used as a weapon, maybe.
Like I said, I pretty much know how to deal with this, but again, we want to do this the legitimate way.
This is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I give it to Mutt to sniff, he might catch a scent. A trail of blood. I should see where it leads. Mutt! Track.
Where are you going? That's definitely the wrong way, dog. You're supposed to follow this all the way down. You'll eventually come up across a pig.
Jesus. This must be Roman. Someone buried him here. Mother of God. And the body's been munched on by a pig. I should try and find out who's herding those pigs. Maybe they saw something.
Ladybird! You stupid swine!
I found a stray pig.
That's great. I lost a sow somewhere. Where is she?
Not so fast. It's munching on a corpse back there in the forest.
Blessed Virgin! What corpse?
My guess is it's Roman, a local woodcutter.
Why, all that's holy! I saw him going towards the woods with his girl, and now you tell me he's dead. Surely she didn't kill him. Oh, Christ! I think I'm gonna throw up.
Have you seen anything suspicious going on around here?
Suspicious? Like how?
I don't know. Someone carrying or dragging something? That corpse didn't walk there on its own.
Hang on now. I did see something a bit odd. One of the farmhands came from the woods in a big hurry. And he was carrying a spade.
Which one of them was it?
Straw! That is Slavobor. Well, everyone calls him Straw. He works on Yakish's farm. A big farmstead in the south of the village. Oh, do you think he could have killed Roman?
Who knows? But it does seem like he buried him.
God's truth.
Who are you?
My name is Hugo. I heard Hux. I take them to the woods to forage for acorns and nuts. But I ain't got nothing to do with no cops, if that's what you're asking.
You say you saw Roman with his girl. You mean Pavlena?
Aye, that's the name. Pavlena. I saw the pair of them going down towards the stream. Probably for a smooch. The two of them are pretty close. That is, they were. Oh, you think the girl might be mixed up in his death?
I hope not. I'm trying to find her too. Thanks for your help. I better go and find that farmhand.
Aye, and if he really done it, give the murdering fucker what he deserves. Ladybird!
So now this part we do want to make sure we have the best we can as far as charisma. We probably could get something a little bit better than what we have, but what we have will work for now. It'll get us through most dialogue options as far as like generic charisma checks and stuff.
Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord.
You should be on the other side of this building.
Good doggy. Good boy.
He's over here freaking out, I think.
Are you the one they call Straw?
Yeah? Why?
I know everything. I know you buried Roman's body in the woods.
What? How could you? That's not true.
It's no use trying to wriggle out of it. I have a witness.
Shit. Fuck. I didn't want nothing to do with it, I swear. It's all that girl's fault.
Where is Pavlena?
I ain't telling you nothing.
All right, and this is why we wanted to do that. Try to do this one.
I don't want to do you any harm. I just wanted to know what really happened with Pavlena and Roman.
All right, then. Well, it all began in the tavern. We were boozing with Yakish. He don't go to the tavern much. But when he does, me and my brother go along too. Even though we're just his hired farmhands, he buys us wine.
Yeah? Go on.
When Yakish got drunk, he started remembering that day when his wife and son died. It happened during childbirth. And to this day, Yakish blames Bohemia, the herb woman, for it. She was the midwife. I don't know if it was really her fault, but... Anyway, the boy died and she didn't baptize him, even though she had every right to do it. The little fella died unchristened.
So his soul is damned for all eternity. That's not right.
That's awful. But what's it got to do with anything?
When he had 3 or 4 jugs inside him, Yakish started on about how he'd give anything to see Bohemia suffer the same pain as he did. It wasn't enough for him that they drove her out of the village that time. He wanted to pay her back even more.
I hope for your own good. This isn't going where I think it's going.
No! Listen, my brother Ota, he was always the sly one out of the two of us. He came up with this idea that we'd lie in wait for Pavlena when she came to sell her baskets.
I see. Bohemia's daughter for Yakish's son.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her, just to give her a bit of a hiding and tell her not to come back here again. Then we'd lie to Yakish that she was dead, and he'd reward us with... Well, he's got 2 girls to marry off, and Marusha's a pretty one. But he'd never let either of them marry a hired hand unless I'd done him a worthwhile service. See?
Oh, so you two just ambushed that poor girl? Where is she now? Answer!
We followed her along the path to the pond, and then we jumped her. Only then her fella turned up, Roman. As soon as he saw us, he charged us like a wounded boar. And he held my brother by the throat and pounded him like a madman. So I grabbed a rock and smashed him over the head with it. I never seen so much blood. I didn't mean to kill him, I swear.
God almighty. And what did you do with Pavlena?
She was stunned when she saw what happened. So my brother grabbed her and dragged her into the rocks while I went to bury Roman. We couldn't just let her go after she'd seen everything.
Where in the rocks?
To the south of Zhelyov. There's a kind of gorge there. An abandoned poacher's hide with a ladder leading to it. I've told you everything. What are you gonna do with me?
Both of you should be tried justly for what you did. I'll take you to the bailiff and leave the rest to him.
Kurva, I really didn't want it to end like this.
I brought you Slavobor. They call him Straw, from Yakesh's farm. He and his brother attacked Pavlena and killed Roman. Then Straw buried him in the woods.
For the love of God, Straw! Is this true?
We didn't mean to kill anyone. We just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, and Roman went for us. It was self-defense.
Henry, is it true what he's saying?
Straw killed Roman, but I don't believe he did it with evil intentions. You should be lenient.
I'll take your testimony into account. You'll be locked up in the rat house, Straw, until we decide what to do with you. Thanks for bringing him in, Henry. Roman's murder can't go unpunished.
All right, so now we should be able to go to the exact location that Pavlena is at. So it's going to be right down here. Excuse me. I think we just take this the whole way down, stay to the left. about right. I think we gotta take this a little bit further down to clear the rocks. Yeah, you can hear them. I don't think I changed my outfit, did I? No. Just the outfit we want.
Stop there! Don't come any closer, or I'll cut her throat. I swear to God, don't try any tricks. Turn around and go right back where you came from. This is... Don't move, you horse son. Who the fuck are you?
Easy. There's nothing to fear. I won't hurt you. Just look at me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I just want to talk to you.
Oh yeah? What do you want to talk about, eh? You don't know shit. You've no idea what that girl and her witch of a mother did.
Calm down. We can sort it all out. I know Pavlena and her mother. They saved my life.
Ha! And you've come looking for her out of gratitude? Tell me who sent you.
Don't jump to conclusions. No one sent me.
And you know Pavlena by name? A likely story.
Oh, shit.
Stop bullshitting me, or it'll end badly for you. Who the fuck sent you here?
Her mother sent me. She's worried about Pavlena.
Shit. I might have known that old witch would send someone. Kurva. I never wanted it to end like this. You gotta believe me. I just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, but then that fool Roman got mixed up in it and... I never meant to kill anyone! Shit!
Take it easy.
Don't fucking tell me to take it easy! How did you get here? My dog Bristly was guarding the entrance. What did you do to him, you bastard? And where's my brother? He should have been here long ago. Talk, or I'll slit her throat.
I know everything. I know what happened that time between Yakesh and Bohemia.
Then you know we were in the right.
I don't know what Yakesh told you, but he certainly doesn't want Pavlena harmed. She was just a little girl when it happened. You can't punish her for it.
Fuck! I know! Only we're murderers now, and that can't be undone.
Well, there's always a way out. Let Pavlena go, and we'll talk things through. Your brother is fine. He sent me here to talk to you. He doesn't want you to kill Pavlena.
Why would he take you into his confidence?
I promised him help. And I can help you, too.
Quiet, damn it! I have to think.
Don't worry. Your dog is just fine. I gave him the slip.
You treacherous rat! You wanted to sneak up on me from behind, eh? Well, Bristly will be waiting for you.
I don't know what more I can tell you. It's time for you to make your mind up. You don't want to burn in hell, do you? Repent before God, and he'll forgive you. Let Pavlena go.
She knows everything. She'll tell on me and I'll be fucked!
Now, Pavlena can say what she likes. But it'll make no difference if I have a word with Lord von Berghoff. Then you won't have to fear the bailiff or anyone else.
What? You could do that?
Sure. You can see I belong to the gentry.
That could maybe work. All right. I'll let her go. All right. All right. Just take it easy. I'm letting her go. Look!
You killed him. But he let you go.
So what? He deserved nothing better.
No, you're right. He had it coming.
Yes, for what he did to Roman. I have to get out of here. Will you take me back home?
Sorry, but I want to clear something up before we go.
What's that?
Are you alright? You're not hurt?
No, I'm fine. Just a few scratches. It's nothing.
How did you get here?
Me and Roman were going down to the stream. He went back to get something, and I went on ahead. Those two bastards jumped me by the stream. I don't know what they wanted to do to me, but Roman stepped in. Only one of them grabbed a rock and...
I know. You don't have to say any more.
When it was all over and Roman was lying on the ground, Otter tied me up and dragged me here. I tried to make a run for it, but that bastard set his dog on me.
That's all I need to know.
So, can we please go now?
We can go. I'll go with you.
Good. I don't want to spend another moment here.
Of course.
Let's go then.
Here we are. Pavlena's fine.
Pavlena, let me look. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Ma. They
abducted her.
God almighty. Who would do such a thing?
They were hired hands from Troskovitz.
And did they do anything to you?
No, they just tied me up. But they were Yakesh's hands. They would have killed me.
Yakesh? I might have known he wouldn't leave us in peace. Hasn't he hurt us enough already? Isn't it enough that we have to live here because of him?
Ma.
I knew it would come to this. Henry, I need one last service from you.
I'd be glad to help.
Yakesh is to blame for everything. For us being driven out, for Pavlena being abducted.
And for everything else.
Everything leads back to him and his old hatred. We'll never have peace as long as he's alive.
What are you trying to say?
I want you to kill him.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. It's either him or us.
Bohemia, don't you know that that path leads nowhere good? Believe me. Vengeance is a tricky business. Take revenge on someone, and someone else will take revenge on you. It's a chain of wrong against wrong, with nothing at the end but death.
Then what do you think we should do? It was because of him that they drove us out of Troskovitz. It was years ago, but he's still trying to hurt us.
I'll talk to Yakesh. What happened to Pavlena was the doing of his hired hands. He may be completely innocent in the whole thing. And in the end, it might even work to your benefit. Now we've got something over him.
Very well. If you think you can convince him, but if he refuses to listen to reason, you know what you have to do.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
All right. Don't step on the woman's flowers. And just to make sure, yeah, I think we should be fine actually. I'll just hop off and run down. We're trying to resolve this peacefully, and there's a million ways this can go wrong. So, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't played in months, so it's best to just.
Your farmhands murdered Roman and abducted Pavlena, the herb woman's daughter.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Straw admitted everything, so I dealt with him according to the law.
Jesus Christ! Why would they do something like that?
They did it to get in your good books. For taking revenge on Bohemia.
My God! I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to kidnap her daughter or murder anyone. I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own, and it's their own bloody fault. Jesus Christ! That's the last thing we need, a mess like this. I have to square things up with Thrush.
Look, I know relations between you and Bohemia the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness. And I'm sorry about your son. Bohemia would certainly have saved him if she could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bohemia came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud. Your farmhands abducted her. And they killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault, and I don't see why I should have to make up with Bohemia on account of it.
Listen, I know a thing or two about revenge. And believe me, sometimes you just have to say enough and turn the other cheek. Because otherwise, it will never end.
You know nothing. I can't simply forgive her.
Well, then do it on account of Pavlena. After all, she's not to blame for anything. But she's the one who's suffering most from your feud.
Christ almighty. You're talking like the parish priest. I'll send Bohemia compensation. I never wanted anything to happen to her daughter, and she's the one who suffered most from that banishment. She can't have been more than 10 years old. I give my word that I won't do anything bad to them. And those two fools of hands, they won't show up here again. And if they do, I'll haul them off to the bailiff myself.
I've already dealt with your hands.
Oh. Good. Good. But my offer still stands. Bohemia and Pavlena could return to the village.
Very well. It's about time this chain of vengeance was broken for good. Give me the money, and I'll take it to Bohemia. God alone knows whether she'll forgive you.
Thank you. It's time for us all to get on with our lives. I hope Bohemia will understand that.
Alrighty. You see how many things we had to do just to do this one quest? Some side quests are literally just go from A to B, maybe back to A, and that's it. And you have side quests like this that, take like 20 different things to do before you can finally be done with it.
You're always welcome here.
I talked to Yakesh and explained everything to him. He agreed to make amends. His hands acted on their own accord. And he's sorry about it, mostly because of Roman and Pavlena.
What does that mean? That Pavlena can go to Truskovitz and no one will trouble us anymore?
Yes, but that's not all. He gave me some coin for Pavlena, too, as compensation for Roman. Even though he wasn't Pavlena's relative, Yakesh wants to show his sympathy for her loss. Here it is.
Thank you, Henry. In the end, you were right. If only we'd made peace with Yakesh before it all went so far.
Well, at least Pavlena is safe.
I don't know what I'd do without her. We'll always be obliged to you, Henry. If you ever need anything, you know where to come. And you should at least keep half of Yakesh's coin.
No way. I can't take your money. You helped us before, and I helped you in return. So keep the coin.
Well, as you wish, Henry. You're a good man. Thank you for everything. Take care for now, Henry.
And that's finally done. What time is it? So we should have just enough time to go have ourselves a little fight. All right, so we're probably going to start this mission, but we're probably going to go ahead and stop here once everything's been taken care of. Let's give it a little bit. Sure. Let's go ahead and check some of these out. Just gonna go ahead and just see what I could do here. This one's always good. Agility. Let's see. Heck yeah. I don't think I need anything from here. Probably do Water of Life. I usually get that earlier, but I opted to do the poison stuff first. I guess I'll do Bowyer. Drinking, Lucky Day. That's good for like if you basically it just be when you play dice you can if you're drunk you'll more have a higher likelihood of using your badge more effectively. Not worried about that stuff just yet. Yeah, I don't care about this stuff yet. Although it is good, I'm just not worried about it right now. Oh man, I got 5 things, huh? So we'll go ahead and do that. Escape artist. All good stuff. Always love thievery. Pretty much going to be getting the rest of that soon. I guess I'll knock that out. I don't even know what I would want though. What's theology? I'm not a big fan of that stuff. I don't really do that. I mean, it's not like I never would do it. It's just like I just never really find a use for it. I guess we could do the medicine thing again. Head protection, steadfast. That'll work. I think that's it. Sweet. There's always other things I could do as well. Let's go ahead and handle this next bit.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
Aye. The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Give that chick fucker a taste. Wine.
The meat keep packing up.
Fucker a bursting.
Go.
The meat packing up.
Hey, fucking hell!
Give that fucker a taste. Put him on his arm.
Didn't expect that, did you? You dung grubber.
Filthy vermin.
Come on,
Piece of shit! Put him on his arm.
Oh, you wee blast in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter! Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle.
Yanking your pizzle.
Do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. But it's as dark as sin. Come back in the morning. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Sounds good to me. Do we even need anything? Our nourishment's pretty high.
What was I just thinking?
Hi, baby.
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
Why don't you want another fight?
Why would I want to slamash? I'm near man of violence. Tradition has been honored already.
Is it your custom to beat up envoys who come to the courtyard?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke turns up and gives us a queer look, he gets a clout in the gob. That's fair, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I understand, I suppose. You must fight all the time, then, eh?
Like I said, I'm near man of violence. But customs is customs.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimor in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are but all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semyon in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Yichlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Kuhlberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I didn't care.
I think that's it. Alright. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and call it a day there. So the next time we start this up, we're going to knock this out, as well as hopefully another, hopefully a couple more side quests before we move too far forward. This is actually kind of towards the main story, but it's also a side quest in and of itself. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and knock it out, and then yeah, we'll do some side quests and then move on from there. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. I want to thank you guys again for joining me and hanging out. If you guys ended up liking the video or just enjoyed hanging out, let me know by liking and subscribing. It definitely helps me out. I definitely want to start doing this a lot more. So I apologize for kind of being all over the place, but hopefully next time will be a little bit less chaotic. But I digress. Again, thank you guys for joining me and hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the next stream or video. Take care of yourselves. Happy gaming and peace.